to do this film because it has a story that all of us can sort of relate to, because it's a whole question about free will and choice. Liberum Arbitrium literally means free will that isn't predetermined by anything else.
So when I was writing the script, there were a lot to change, and we had to make changes every single day in order for the script to make sense. Had a better story and development overall.
It was a fun experience. I actually do enjoy creating stories, creating the narrative of it also. Writing with someone else is a bit hard sometimes because both of you have different styles, but at the end you have to incorporate one another's style.
I think one of the challenges is actually trying to convey the emotions that we want through the quotes, because we try not to make it so complicated, because we don't want the audience to focus on the wrong things.
L is a little bit paranoid. He doesn't know what he wants in life. He's just there, he's just existing. He doesn't know whether or not he's in control of what his actions are.
There's nothing much share about this character. She's very mysterious, but what I know is that this character that I play, she is very structured, very organized. She sort of have this power and control over a lot of things. And she takes care of Elle, but at the same time she's also the person behind everything that's going on, which also includes the part that are not so nice.
At the midnight before shooting, we are trying to prepare some props like sugar glass. We filled it, so we have to change another things to replace the sugar glass. And because of preparing the props, my groupmates and I never sleep.
The challenges of this is need to monitor the money very well, because it's get overspent, then we not enough money, even though we overspent a little bit. Now we total spend less than 1,600.
Being short, because like both of our talents are much taller, so when I have to take like over the shoulder shots or close-ups of their faces, yeah, it's challenging. So I have to like tiptoe and like turn that what do you call that screening thing down to actually see, and actually it's a bit hard lah. But if it's a static shot, then it's fine. But if I have to like move around and walk, then it'll be challenging. So I have to like switch to Leonard because he's much taller.
Hey Elle, you haven't eaten something in a while. I made you something?
That is literally the most hardest thing. We only have like 3 tries, and I messed up 2. Suddenly, you see, there's this clip of like this where Elle is talking yada yada yada, and then the next clip is Winston sleeping out of nowhere. Okay.
The most challenging one, I would say, is to get ready for the setting, because we have like 10 people here and we have a lot of things. So whenever I need to prepare for the setting for the next shooting, we need to move all those bags and boxes from one room to another room, and then maybe we need to move them back again.
I guess it's a juggle between the role of behind the scenes and as the grip.
The play was amazing. There's one scene where I'm basically in the shower in my underwear. The water heater had to be off, so I had to pretend that I was showering in hot water. But it was absolutely freaking freezing. The fake blood is even colder than the cold water, so that made things worse.
I guess playing dress up. Like, cause the art team have to like figure out which outfit fits her the most, fit M, and what kind of style is our director going for. So I have to like change outfits after outfits, trying out different earrings, trying out different accessories, and then for them to decide. So that was pretty fun.
Yay! When Jit dropped the camera. Hey!
Okay, first up, right? Dropping the camera, right? That one is like that lah.
One of the scenes where Al found out about the script, like, and then he killed Al.
I thought I could trust you!
Let go of me, Al! Let go of me, you bastard! Let go!
Tell me what's going on! I want to know! I want to know!
When we shoot the shower scene, because that scene is like difficult to shoot, and then it requires like a many manpower to like complete the shoot. I still remember like we have 6 people inside the small space, and then we all have to like stand really stick together so we can smile each other.
Our devices had malfunctions in them, and we hadn't known until we finished our first day of shooting, until we actually properly tested it out on the computer. It was all in disarray. I was actually tiring myself out holding the microphone, but all for no reason. It was not very pleasant.
During shoot, or maybe like still setting up, everything was just quiet and all the things. Someone just randomly farts, and this is not a normal fart. It's like a very like farts. And yeah, so that's the most memorable thing.
Who are the fathers?
You, Lennon, and also Jeet. Jeet thought no one actually. Jeet thought that no one notices, but I was like behind him, and then he just like turned behind. He's like, "Oops, sorry." Then he just turned behind to see if anyone looked. Then I just like look at him, and I'm like, "I heard that."
There were a few short films that I shot in where there wasn't like a proper flow, there wasn't like call sheets, the costumes were everywhere. But for this short film, acting in this one, it was a lot smoother than a lot of the other short films that I've been in, especially one that I made on my own when I was bored. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like going into this whole new experience and doing it properly for once.
This is my first time! So I'm really thankful for the opportunity to act. I had a lot of fun.
Turn on.
Don't chat high.
I'm very straightforward one, so I enjoyed the experience, and it was very fun playing this character because at the same time I sort of can relate to her, the organized part, the being very focused, know what she's doing. Yeah, but at the same time she also got parts where I don't usually am like that. For example, where she goes crazy, it's not real, it's a vision, and she is someone who's quite cunning, sarcastic, evil. Playing that part was very interesting. It was challenging, but it was fun.
You don't know what you're saying.
And that's where you're wrong. I know your past, your failures, your fears. I know you, Elle.
We are everywhere.
Oh!